animals, Mr. Darby back with another episode of the GTM show. Today we're going to be trying out some pretzel snacks from Snyders. I've got 3 different flavors here of Snyders of Hanover's. These are the pretzel bites, bits and bites. Pretzel pieces, pardon me. Artificially flavored sourdough hard pretzels. Alright, so we've got, what are we doing here? We got hot buffalo wings. We got honey mustard and onion. That doesn't sound good to me. And jalapeno, and I'm not really a big fan of spicy things, but I deal with it. Alright, let's get the horrible shit out of the way. Honey mustard and onion. Not a fan of either. I don't like honey mustard. I don't like onion. But here we got a new snack, so it looks like we're going to have to try this shit out. Alright, this is what we're dealing with. Snyders of Hanover pretzel pieces, honey mustard and onion. Okay, 99 cents at your local grocery store. There's a picture of the actual pretzel nuggets. And down at the bottom, alright, there's our mustard, some bag of shit, onions, one peeled, one not, and whatever that other shit is there, I have no idea. For those of you that need to know, alright, there's your nutrition facts. And your ingredients. Alright. And distribution information. Let's give this a go. Alright, so there's your first look inside. There's your pretzel pieces all hanging out inside of there. Just a hard pretzel, all broken up into pieces. That's all it is. That's all they ever claimed it to be. Alright, so there they are outside the bag. There's your pretzel pieces. You can see they're colored all the way into the dough of the pretzel. These are yellow in color. Pretzel should be white. These are yellow. So they're not just powder. They've actually put this stuff right into the mixture. Just through and through. That's why the Snyders flavors are always usually on point. Alright, so I'll give this a little go here. Alright, so I've had 2 or 3 of these to make sure I got the flavor going on all in my mouth and in my throat. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of mustard or onion, but these two go together very nicely. The crunch is nice. I've had the cheese flavored ones before. Those are my favorite. The cheese flavored ones I would definitely give a 5 out of 5. These aren't bad, but just knowing that I've had different flavors from these guys, like the cheddar and the ranch, and they've got better out there, it's edible. I'm going to give these, the honey mustard and onion ones, these are going to get a 3. They're not bad, but not something you can snack on for very long before this would get very, very old. Yeah. It's already getting old to me. So, alright, moving right along. Jalapeno flavored. Alright, there we go. On the bottom of this one, there's our onion again. Some chili peppers, red and green peppers. Some big unpeeled onion going on there, I do believe. Once again, for the people out there that need to know, there's your nutrition facts on this package. And your ingredients for this one. Alright. Chat, 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 chat. Whew! This one already smells hot to me. Alright, so there's your first look in the bag there. Okay, these are a little bit more orange in color. There's definitely a green speckle on these and in the batter from what we're looking at already. You can tell there's jalapenos in this one. Alright, yeah, strong jalapeno smell to these guys. They smell hot. Here we go. Yeah, right off the bat, that jalapeno kicks you in the mouth. Alright, I've had 4 or 5 of these guys, and there's definitely some heat on these ones. My mouth is starting to burn, my tongue is starting to burn, the back of my throat is starting to burn. So, and I'm also starting to sweat. These have got some heat to them. If you like spicy, check these guys out. Extremely strong jalapeno taste. I don't taste anything else besides that. If there's any kind of cheddar or anything to these, which I don't think there was. Yeah, it's just straight jalapeno flavor. Can't even taste the pretzel. Just crunchy jalapeno. These will light your ass up. Yeah. Wow. These are on point. I'm not a big fan of spicy, but they've nailed this. This is a 4 out of 5. Definitely try this one out. Moving right along. Hot buffalo wing flavor. Alright, there's your package on that one. This shit'll focus. There's your nutrition facts. Alright, everything you need to know. Ingredients. Alright. First look in the bag. These are bright orange. Okay, we've seen them getting darker and darker each package. These are definitely like a traffic cone orange. Bright orange. There you go. Take a peek at that. Super bright orange once again. You see the flavors penetrating into the batter. This is not just a dusting. The flavoring in Snyders pretzel bits and pieces and their products are actually penetrated. They're in the dough. They're in the batter before the cooking. There you have it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's a nice buffalo taste there. Nice crunch. All of these have been very fresh. This one's got a thorough buffalo wing flavor taste to it. Like I say, it's through and through because it's in the batter. But it's not overpowering. You can still taste the pretzel on this one. But nicely done. This one, once again, I gotta say, 4 out of 5. They really nailed the buffalo wing flavor on these, and it holds through to the end. It doesn't. It's not like it loses it. Once the pretzel taste kicks in after the initial flavoring, you don't lose it. The pretzel rides through, the buffalo wing rides through, all the way to the end, paired nicely. So there you have it. Bing, bing, bing. So there you have all three of these guys. If there's other flavors out there in these small packages, I haven't come across them yet. It actually took me 2 different stores to get these 3. One store sold 2 different ones, another store sold 2 different ones. None of them sold all 3 different flavors at the same time, so a little traveling it took me to get these to do the review. But yeah, give these a try. Leave us a comment or email. Check us on Twitter. Let us know what you think of these guys. Which one was your favorite? Alright? So until next time, Mr. Dirty, GTM Show. Later.